Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about the solar eclipse that is happening April 20th. The solar eclipse is going to be in between Aries and Taurus. We are going to be talking about what 5 signs need to be careful the most with this solar eclipse. The first sign is Gemini. Gemini, why you need to be careful with this solar eclipse is because it's going to be in your 12th house. So you need to watch your health. You need to watch for fake people. Try not to trust anybody around this time or at least a week prior to the solar eclipse. You got to watch out for things that are hidden. There's going to be a situation that is a secret, that is hidden, that is a mystery that you're going to try to figure out. You may be having a lot of vivid nightmares and dreams around this time. And you got to watch for your health. You got to also pay attention to your surroundings and certain circumstances that you may be put in. The second sign is Taurus. This solar eclipse is going to be in between Aries and Taurus. So Taurus, you need to watch out 3 days before the actual solar eclipse. There may be a lot of delays. There may be a lot of cancellations to certain things that you've been planning. You may be trying to finish certain situations and certain stages in your life. There may be a confusion in a topic or a situation that may happen. Maybe you will be blamed for something that you did not do. You are just confused about a certain situation. And there's certain matters that will not progress around this time. So take it easy. Try not to let it get to you. Don't stress about it. Everything will go back to normal as soon as the solar eclipse ends. You may feel these effects up to a week or a month after the solar eclipse. Leo, you are the third sign that needs to be careful. The beginning of April, you are perfectly fine. But when there's a solar eclipse, it is communicating with a lot of planets of yours at its highest degree and highest point. So you are one of the signs that you will find yourself that you will do a lot of good and a lot of positive things for people, but you will not get nothing back in return. The solar eclipse is going to be in between Aries and going into Taurus. So this is going to be in your defamation house. If we're talking about Taurus, that's where it's going to be. But even if it does take that energy from Aries rather than Taurus, you're still in a pretty negative place with the solar eclipse. This solar eclipse is happening at the last degrees of Aries and the beginning degrees of Taurus. So you really need to watch out and be careful. You got to watch out from a situation that may happen that have to do with your parents or your significant other parents. You got to watch out for defamation. You got to watch out for breaking the law. People are waiting for you to make the smallest mistake to just snap on you and blame everything on you and put everything on you. You got to watch out for people that are higher up in position than you. And right now you are probably giving. When the sign of Leo gets some type of money or gets some type of success in something, it starts giving out a lot of things to people and gets nothing back in return. Around this time, watch out for things like that. Try not to overgive. I'm not telling you not to give people, not to help people, but you need to do it calmly, quietly. Keep certain things to yourself. There's someone watching you. There may be some type of eye on you that is going to complicate certain situations and things that may happen in your life. So I suggest you really keep things to yourself. Try not to show off and show too many people what you have and the successes that you may be having or the achievements that you may be achieving around this time. So 5 to 4 days before the eclipse, watch who you are talking to, watch what you share, watch what you say, because someone is going to hold all of that against you and there will be a confrontation or a problem when it comes to the eclipse around the things that you've said, promised, or shared. The fourth sign is going to be Scorpio. Scorpio, this solar eclipse is going to be talking directly to you. It is facing you. This is going to tell you to watch out with any partnerships, co-workers, your love relationship, your emotional relationship, the person that is in your life and your significant other. Scorpio, this solar eclipse is going to warn you about an enemy, about a friend, about a lover, a co-worker, a boss, or your significant other. Honestly, it's anyone that you associate yourself with, anyone that's in your circle, anyone that you care about and that cares about you. So you need to watch your relationship with them. The spotlight is on them. The spotlight is on all of your relationships, your partnerships, whether it is emotional or professional. Watch for those. Try not to get into arguments. Try not to get into any fights. And just to top it up and make it even better, the next day, right away, Mercury is going into retrograde in Taurus. So you really need to watch those relationships. Try to keep them close to you and don't cause any problems. Scorpio, honestly, the solar eclipse has a lot to do with you because it is facing you. It is looking directly at you. So some Scorpios are going to be stressing or thinking or dealing with a situation that has to do with a partner or a relationship. The confrontation in a partnership, once again, we are talking emotional or professional. There's a disappointment. There's something that you are dealing with. There's something that is worrying you. For some of you, it may just be that you are leaving a partner, you are getting a divorce, you are finalizing certain things within a situation or a relationship that you just want to break off and leave. And there may be a misunderstanding that turns into a really, really big problem. So keep yourself calm, Scorpio. Try not to cause any problems. This can be any partnership that you are with, anyone that is around you, your sibling, your friend, your coworker, your boss, your parents, your significant other, your neighbor, anybody that you associate with. This can point fingers at them. It's anyone that's in your life, anyone that you associate with, anyone that you see, anyone that you have a relationship or a partnership with. Be careful, Scorpio. Aquarius, you are the last sign that is really going to be affected by the solar eclipse. I want you to listen closely to me. Around this time, you need to pretend that you are someone that does not understand certain things. You need to try to ignore a lot of things that you hear. You need to pretend that you are just stupid. You don't know what's happening around you. You don't know what this person is saying. You don't know what that person is saying. Someone said something and they meant this. You know what they mean. You need to just ignore, let go, ignore around this time. Believe me, Aquarius, I want you to ignore. I want you to overlook certain situations. I want you to pretend that you don't even know what's happening around you. You don't care about what's happening around you. Worry about yourself. Listen to me, take my advice, pretend that you don't see certain things. You need to really, really overlook a lot of situations that may come up. You need to convince those people around you that you do not know what's happening. Believe me, the smart person is the person that laughs at the end. The lesson is in the ending of the situation. You will be the smart one. You will be the mature one. You will be the winner at the end of this. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. In a place, and a situation may come up, and someone is going to, let's say something, and they meant it about you. And you can sit there and fight and argue and cause problems and make things bigger. Or you can just sit there and ignore, overlook, pretend that you don't even know what's happening, go home and have a peaceful sleep and not worry about it. It's better than causing problems, because if you do, Aquarius, cause problems around this time, you are going to regret it. And you will not be the winner at the end of the situation. Believe me, and try not to forget my words. Overlook things, act stupid, act dumb. Don't worry about what people are saying. Because at the end, Aquarius, you are the one that's going to be losing. You are the one that's going to be stressing over things that are just so stupid and childish. You are the one that is going to be dealing with the consequences of whatever problems you may start around this time. Ignore, overlook. Act dumb, act stupid, pretend like you don't know what's happening. Let it go. It doesn't matter, and it's not worth your time and energy. So we have Gemini, we have Taurus, we have Scorpio and Aquarius and Leo. These 5 signs need to really, really watch themselves a week before the solar eclipse, or as many days as I told you. I know, Leo, for you, it's 4 to 5 days before. Try not to share anything. Try not to share too much things. Try not to talk too much, Leo, 4 to 5 days before, because someone is going to come back and put all those words against you. Watch yourselves. Keep yourselves calm. Try not to start any problems. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to learn and hear more about astrology.